Magic leading by 5. Now Payton. The 10-footer finds the target.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
Jazz have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Up top, Burke, covered by Payton. Unloads from 13. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 7 points for Big Smooth. Here's Payton. Passes it to Harris. Magic moving the ball around. And Oladipo kicks to Harris. Back to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Shot is off. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
That is good. 9 points for Big Smooth.
That's 4 of 5 to start this game, guys. He's rolling.
Orlando leading by 3. Payton outside. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. And the rejection by James. Burks dishes to Hayward. James a screen on Oladipo. Hayward. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. 2 shots. Free throw good from Heath.
Good work. Good work.
Oh, yeah, man.
Cantor checked in for James. Trevor Booker comes in for Derek Favors. And Hood subbed in for Burks. The Magic shooting to start out this game about 43%. Williams passes to Nicholson. Back to Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Got it up. No good. And the horn signals the end of the first. Not much offense so far. It's the Magic. They're up by 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center.
Next Wednesday, November 11th, Michael Conley and the Memphis Grizzlies take on...
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
They've done a nice job on the offensive boards here, guys, and I think that was the difference in that first quarter. Really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Orlando, Harkless and Nicholson fill up the forward slots. Lewis Williams out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Fry in at the center position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. Big Smooth in their last time out against the Heat gave them a bit of a boost. He ended with 16 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night, Steve, and he didn't disappoint them.
No, he didn't. In fact, he did everything they asked of him and more. And I think he really enjoys being that go-to guy for them.
Yeah, I think he relishes that because he knows he's capable of doing it. He's had some performances that have fortified his confidence in that role. So he's in a good place right now.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Fry. Gordon comes in for Andrew Nicholson. And it's Payton in for Williams. Magic leading by 4. Payton kicks to Fournier. Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. The Jazz shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Burke gets the screen from James. Burke dishes to Favors. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Favors has got his first points of the night.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Here's Fournier. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Fournier. And Utah with a change here, too. Alec Burks checked in for Burke. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here's Exum. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Hood, the pass to Exum. Feeds it to James. Harkless with the steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
Here's James, and the shot is good. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
And Oladipo kicks to Harkless. Payton outside. And there's the feed to Gordon. And he gets it to go. Gordon's got 6 points.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Well, anytime you can make more than half your shots, Clark, you take that any day of the week.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Well, let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. First in opponent field goal percentage, second in blocks. And for team steals, a little bit to be desired there. Just made it to the top 20 in the league.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense, you know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try to stop the opposing team.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
Magic leading by 8. Payton with the ball, and Burks picks him up defensively. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Oladipo. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Hood, the pass to Burks. Can't connect from short range.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Payton outside. Pass to Vucevic. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
A different look for Utah. Gobert comes in for James. And it's Trevor Booker in for Derek Favors. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Magic out in front as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. We came out late and agged that first half, straight up. Right now, any change to wake us up would be welcome. But we know we can play a lot better than that.
Hang tough, young man. Kevin, this league is not easy on the young ones.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
All right, eyes front. That's not what we were looking for in the first half, to say the least.
We welcome you back. We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. A fantastic game here from Big Smooth in this one.
Yeah, the defensive effort and intensity has been fantastic, and you can tell he's really inspiring his team with his play.
Yeah, his emotion and his production. He's been patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there, and he's really made a statement with his defensive effort.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jock Rivers. Hayward 3 and favors the 4. Exum and Burks, they're backward. And it's James in at the 5 spot. Here's Exum. In the corner, it's Hayward. The baseline J. And that one's good. Hayward's got 14 points for the game.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Payton kicks to Williams. Back to Payton. Outside Williams. Payton outside. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
That is good. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. On the wing, Williams. All alone. And there the Magic with another bucket.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Exum kicks to James. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. James has got 17.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
The Magic leading by 18. Payton dishes to Williams. Here's Harris. Rebound, Utah. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hayward. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victory.
Now that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
Exum passes to James. Orlando grabs the miss. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
This was a matchup they thought maybe they could exploit. Another team that struggled last year, but in this case, it didn't work out. They lost both matchups.
Good possession there, resulting in the easy one down low.
Exum with it. Now Payton defending. And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Dante Exum.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Harris kicks to Williams. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Shot from 12. No good off the back of the rim.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Inside to Vucevic. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.